Hey guys, this is Long Haul Larry, and we're in Big Blue, and I think this is a sign. This is the exit for that Salmon's Barbecue, and it's just backed up. So I think it's a sign. Let's get off and take a little break. Alrighty, here we are, guys. The Solman's place is on the left. There's this Texaco here on the right. Yeah, he's got a stop sign. I think it's easier if I just pull in here and... Oh, look at this semi up ahead here. Ouch! The parking lot, not very good here, just so you know. This boy's had some damage. Well, he nailed himself an overpass. Looks like the front end, oh man, the front end is all smashed up. Look at all the dust too. It's okay, I gotta get a truck wash anyways. Ooh, the other side is just demolished. Tell you the truth, let's just pull right up over here. Probably gonna get a truck wash tomorrow. They said 2 days. That was on Monday. It's Wednesday. I certainly need one. So I think I'll get a truck wash tomorrow. There we go. I'm gonna go in there and get me a little sandwich. Give it another shot. Well, we're all done. We have been here for 32 minutes. You can see the highway's moving a little bit better up there. So now we just gotta get through all these intersections here. What did I think about it this time? I think it was better. Okay, I keep waiting for these guys, and one after another one, they keep coming around the stop sign. You guys are gonna have to just apply the brakes and wait for just a second for Big Blue. I did not get the platter. I got a sandwich. Okay, I see you wait, I wait, see one after another. There you go. There we go. See, I wait and give truck in front of room. That means you can wait for me to give room. That dude waved me on. I'm kind of tempted to run the frontage road up. Look at his car. I'm not going out there. But I don't know where the entrance is, so let's just do it. Right lane is going to be closed ahead. Dude gave me a little flash of the lights back there. So come on out. We'll give him a little flash back at him. Probably should have just went straight. Yeah, Yeah, I can see there's an exit up there. So I probably would have got all the way around all this. But what I did is I had what was called, I saw it advertised, it was called a belly buster. And it was $10. And I'm going to tell you right now, it was the exact amount of meat the exact amount of food that I bought on that platter for $19. I just paid $12, and it was the same amount. It was basically like a hoagie roll, and then you get to pick what two meats you want. And I got the spicy sausage and the brisket. And they pile that up on the sandwich, and then I took me a little cup of barbecue sauce and got to pick my two sides and fill the plate up, and it was the exact same amount of food. And it was about, total meal was about $7 cheaper. So that's good. I didn't really want to do the ribs again, because last time I was there, I didn't really think the ribs were that great. And being on a sandwich was kind of weird. I guess you could have picked all the meat off the bones and put it on the sandwich that way, but it worked well, and it was very good. And that was a little bit better on the price point. From almost $20 down to $12. So that's pretty good. It was a lot of food, and I actually didn't finish it. I ate about 3/4 of it. Maybe not even that much, to tell you the truth. And it was very good. I liked their spicy sausage. And that brisket I thought was good last time. It was good this time too. But it worked out well. Good little dinner. I'm not talking little. It was a lot of food. So, not bad. But still not the best barbecue I've ever had. Well, guys, what happens is you roll down the highway and you're a truck driver and you catch nails. I was rolling down the road and I felt a little bit of a wobble, looked back in my mirror and I thought I saw a tire, so I pulled off, and that's what we got. So now we got Mr. Loves out here and he's gonna fix it for us. I'll see you later. Hey guys, here we are. We are in Little Rock, Arkansas. We are 3 miles away from our destination. We're finally out of Texas. Oof, that was a long one. Got that tire fixed. The guy was just not very good. I ended up actually mounting the tire myself. He couldn't get the tire on. And he was like asking me to hold the tire iron. He was afraid he was going to hit him in the head and all stuff. And I was watching him struggle, and finally I was just like, why don't you just hold this and I'll put the tire on? And I popped it on. He's like, oh, you've done this before. I said, yeah, I've done a few tires. So, got it on there. Everything's good. Ready to go. That's all that counts. But we finally made it out of Texas. Made it here. Hopefully there's going to be a place real close. Yeah, hopefully there. Otherwise, I'm going to come right back to that place right there. I've had a lot of people asking me, how did I get that horn mounted without John knowing about it? I'll tell you how it happened. if you remember the video and me and John were running together, we were coming across Missouri and I still had hours left, but he was out. And I said, I think I'll shut down and just, well, I had plans. I had plans that we were going to park together and I was going to do that while he was sleeping. And I actually did stay up for almost 2 hours past when we parked. And I sat there watching and stuff and saw his lights were out and I let him get good in his sleep. And I snuck out there with the camera on my hat and a light and everything. And I went out there and opened his hood real gentle, did this whole little sneaky thing and went up underneath there. And I've worked on Freightliners in the past and the horns were always on the right firewall. So that's where I was expecting. Wasn't there. I looked on the left firewall. Wasn't there. I could not find his horn. I searched all up and I mean I was all over that truck. I was under his truck. I could not find it. So I gave up. I was like, I don't know. Then in the morning I was sitting there. Wrecker service. I don't know if they'll let me park in there. These roads are getting a little small. Cisco. In the morning, we were messing around and I jumped up his horn and I beeped his horn. And he was like looking at me. I got out and I kind of stood out his truck and I said, beep your horn. And he beeped his horn and I kind of walked around and by his engine and I kept telling him to beep it. And I finally pinpointed it was someplace up in the front. And I was like, okay. So then I didn't actually see it, but I knew it was up front someplace. So I left and we left and everything, and then we were talking about, we're gonna be splitting up, and I said, well, let's stop and get something to eat and we'll shoot a little video that we're splitting up and everything. So we got there and I got a little issue going on at home that I've been on the phone with and blah 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 and all that stuff. And when we got there, I waited for him and we went walking into the place and he goes, hey, as we were walking in, I said, hey, give me a few minutes, I'll meet you inside. I gotta make a phone call. And he was like, oh, okay. So he went inside the building. Man, I turned around and I bolted back to my truck, grabbed that horn, grabbed some tools, ran out there, and he parked in the gravel. And I ended up, boy, we're going way back in here. And I ended up jumping underneath the front of his truck. And I figured it was up by the radiator in the bumper someplace. And I sat there around and crawling around trying to find it, getting all dirty. I mean, couldn't find it. Hunted all around as fast as I could. Couldn't find it. I went back over to the right side of the hood. I was looking over there and I gave up. I was like, oh well. I started to put the hood down and as I looked over on the other side and mounted on the hood behind the headlight assembly, I saw the horn. And I was like, oh, there it is. I ran over there, unhooked wires, I zip tied that horn onto his existing horn and plugged the wires in and shut it all down, and I took off and ran in there. I was all dusty and everything. I tried to pat me off as best I could and did all this. And I went in there and we sat down and we ate and stuff and we talked. And then we went out there and I came up with that DOT idea. So he had no idea, so it was pretty funny. What I thought was really funny is as he was beeping his horn and he was like confused because it sounded weird, he put his ear down next to his steering wheel like, is it coming out of my steering wheel? That was funny. So alright, it's showing it should be right up here. So that's how I did it. And John even asked me, he's like, when did you do this? I didn't even know you were doing it. And I told him what I did and stuff. And he goes, I was wondering, I was going to say something to you. You were just like all covered in dirt and everything. I was wondering, what happened to you? I started laughing. Yeah. should be up just past around this corner here. We gotta cross a river and then it should be right there someplace. Gave that guy bright lights. Alright, there's my river. That should be right down here someplace. $36.01. Food service, 3601. Yep, DFG, I guess that. Performance Food Group. Yeah. I guess that would be the place. And it looks like they have a place. It looks like I could park in there. I see trucks all in here with their lights on, so. So that's good. Oops, probably should dim my headlamps. Alright, well, I hope everyone out there is having themselves a great day, a great night when you're watching this here video. If you're not, well, change that and try it again tomorrow. I'll see you guys later. Bye.